This episode brought to you by CamelBak, inventor of hands-free hydration, and proud to offer the Got Your Back lifetime guarantee. Previously on Best Ranger 2011. After the first event, the Buddy Run, the super fast teams from Colorado lead the way, but it is way too early to name a winner. America's forces have been tested in combat, and now two-man teams from across the military will be tested in competition. 50 teams of the U.S. Army Rangers Best have come to compete in one of the most grueling competitions the military has to offer. They'll be tested both physically and mentally with tasks that would break the common soldier. There's going to be some blood, some sweat, and some tears.
You just have to push yourself past the point where you want to stop. You just got to keep going.
But in the end, there can only be one winner. Welcome to the Best Ranger Competition 2011. With the Buddy Run complete, the competition moves east to the start of the Road March. Every year, competition organizers from the Ranger Training Brigade try to shake things up. Weather is often a factor in increasing the competitors' stress, and it looks like this year is no different. Last night, tornadoes passed through Alabama just miles west of Fort Benning. The Road March is usually held at the end of day one. Straight out of Ranger School, it's a 25-mile gut check to weed out the weaker teams. What's happening with your leg there, man? You got a little limp going on.
Yeah, something popped in my leg, like mile 2.5.
Mile 2.5? How you feeling right now?
I feel fine, but
yeah?
My leg's messed up.
Yeah, how about your buddy over there?
So good, sir.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of motivate your guy here, right?
Yeah.
Well,
goal is top 5 this year. Probably not gonna happen.
You know, just the fact you're standing here right now makes you better than 99.5% of the entire Army right now. In full uniform and FLC, fighting load carriers, that's the webbing that holds most of their equipment, each competitor carries a 60-pound rucksack, an M4 rifle, and of course, their CamelBak. Because of the constant heat and humidity, their CamelBaks are refilled at every water station.
Last year, 2010 Best Ranger, on the Road March, it was so hot that I was going down as a heat casualty, and I was on the side of the road with my partner, and I was puking my guts out.
The heat is only the first challenge the competitors will face in this event today. It is 7 miles into the Road March, and these Rangers are in for a big surprise.
What you're seeing here is, as the competitors come up the hill, we've added some devices in the Road March. What we're trying to showcase here is that this isn't just about being the strongest Ranger you can be, but being one of the smartest. They're given separate devices. In this case, we have 2 slosh tubes full of 1 gallon of water apiece, as well as an aviator's kit bag and a 7-foot section of Continental rope.
So not only are they carrying 60 pounds of weight right now, but what we're adding to them is a lot of bulky material.
All in total, sir, you're looking about a little over 40 pounds.
In combat, the only constant is change itself. Rangers are used to improvising, but some are better than others. Here, Team 48 solves the problem of an uneven load. You guys are representing who? Swick. Swick. Out of Fort Bragg.
Yeah, Fort Bragg.
What motivated you guys to want to do something like this?
No idea. I don't know, I'm asking myself that right now.
Three more miles down the road, and there's another twist. This time, it's a box of MREs and a 5-gallon water drum, adding 25 additional pounds to their already loaded bodies. This is something new for this year, for this Best Ranger competition, where they start adding more and more weight to you guys.
Yeah.
Were you really expecting this?
Not really.
Yeah? How do you train for something like this?
Carry a lot of weight. Yeah.
Yeah?
Walk along.
Yeah.
All the time.
Just when they thought they had reached their limit with 50 pounds of water and MREs, these Rangers have one more stop to add on another 25 pounds of ammo. After 13 miles, the Road March finally comes to a merciful end. Team 51 finishes first. These warriors from Fort Myers, just outside Washington, D.C., really ruled the road with a winning time of 2 hours and 41 minutes. Teams 49, 43, 32, and 8 round out the top 5. The teams from Fort Myers and Fort Carson are still showing us some amazing consistency. What do you think about this year's competition so far?
So far, it's amazing. The events leading up to this point, I mean, it's completely different. Nobody could prepare for this, because they look at the past events and that's how you start planning for Best Ranger.
When you went through this competition, at what point did that suck factor kind of kick in for you, where you really had to dig deep and you really had to push yourself?
I'd been at the end of the second night when we were doing night orienteering. It just got to the point where, I mean, I knew I had to walk all night in order to win. And we had a team that was in second place. That was a team that's competing this year. Sergeant Major Drakowski, his partner that year was Master Sergeant Jenkins, and they just kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing. So we knew that they would be out all night, so we had to stay out all night. And it's just one of the things we had to do. And we get to the point where literally I didn't know if I was sleeping or walking.
Sergeant Stackpole, previous Best Ranger competition winner, here supporting these guys today. Obviously a great competition. We can't wait to see what happens next. So far, these Rangers have covered a total of 16.5 miles on foot. And I have a feeling they haven't seen the last of these road marches in this competition. This episode brought to you by CamelBak, inventor of hands-free hydration and proud to offer the Got Your Back lifetime guarantee. Coming up next on Best Ranger 2011. One team sinks away their chances, and even the toughest begin to fall.